Hi, my name is Terry Maag, and I'm the Medical Director for the Health Partners Hospice Service Line, a service line that includes Park Nicollet, Health Partners, and Lakeview Hospices. And I'm here today with
Maag and Ruiz. I am the Health Partners Medical Director for Hospice and Community-Based Palliative Care.
And we just want to take a few minutes to tell you about our hospice and also about the experience that you might have rotating through our hospice program. So Health Partners Hospice typically has a census of around 300 patients. It was started in 1991, and it's a nonprofit hospice.
We serve a diverse population throughout the 7-county Twin Cities metro area. We are organized in 12 different care teams, which are distributed through both urban and suburban neighborhoods of the cities.
Great.
We have a very stable group of physicians and nurse practitioners with also a diverse background, specifically internal medicine, hospital medicine, family practice, and emergency medicine. And I feel and I see that working with these physicians and providers who bring their perspective from their specialties and their current practices. For example, our emergency medicine physician still works as an ED doctor, so do those who are hospitalists. Really brings a lot of richness to our practice and provides a broader view of the work we do in hospice.
So our hope would be that you could come away from a rotation in our hospice knowing what it would be like to be a hospice medical director, either full-time or part-time in combination with some other type of practice. I myself still work as a geriatrician and then in hospice, so I have a combination practice, and as Miguel said, most of our other clinicians do as well. And in addition to rotating with and being supervised by this varied clinician group, we would offer an immersion experience with our interdisciplinary teams, and that includes being part of a team, going out to do visits to see what the social worker does, to see what the nurse does, the music therapist. So you get really a broad experience of what the type of work they do in addition to the type of work that the medical director does. We also have a pretty unique medical director meeting once a week where the staff can bring forward a case to us, a very challenging one typically, where the leaders and supervisors of the various disciplines, including the nursing, the physicians, the social workers, music therapists, spiritual counselors, etc., all come together and try to provide input into how to best manage this challenging case. Moreover, I think we really look at the experience as a two-way learning one, where we're learning from the hospice fellow, and hopefully the hospice fellow is learning from us. And just to give you an example of that, one of the fellows who rotated with us was very interested in management of pleural effusions in cancer patients, and so she did some research and found out the optimal interval of draining the fluid from these patients, and we then put in a protocol in place that we still use today for that management.
That is fantastic. Indeed, the level of collegiality and camaraderie that we experience on those meetings and the mutual learning, not only in between providers, but also from other discipline staff, is remarkable.
Our program has a number of unique features that I'd like to highlight. One is that there's a number of research opportunities. We are very interested in being part of some research. We started last year to do point-of-care ultrasound in order to try to see how could that tool be used in hospice, specifically to help keep patients at home. And I think that's an area of opportunity. It was put on hold with COVID, but hopefully we'll be able to bring that back soon and we could learn more about that tool in hospice together with a hospice fellow. I think we also have an openness to try new things. We were the first group in the Twin Cities to develop an electronic pulse, and in fact one of the few in the country who is using electronic pulse. And so again, I think we're open to looking at hospice differently and trying to engage a fellow in any areas of interest that they might have.
Well, I think this is just a brief summary of some of the main features of our program, which again include the fact that it's been a stable program through the years and serving very varied communities of the Twin Cities, and also with a rich staff team that works collaboratively in a spirit of humility and of wanting to learn from each other.
I couldn't agree more. Thank you for considering our program.
Thank you.